Hello beautiful, I'm Marie, the owner and founder of Bohemian Visions, a portrait and boudoir photography company based out of Richmond, Virginia. Welcome back to episode 3 of Diary of a Boudoir Photographer, the Tease. This is just a broad general guide on how you can bring out your inner tease during your boudoir session. The important aspect of bringing out that inner tease during your photo shoot is inner confidence. The goal of teasing is to provoke a response when someone is looking at your pictures. It's about drawing a person in. It's about stimulating the senses and all about evoking some type of fantasy as well as evoking a memory. Executed properly, the tease will allow you to dominate whoever it is that is looking at your photos, whether it's a gift to a loved one or you're just sharing the experience with some of your close friends and family. Whenever a client contacts me to inquire on doing a photo shoot, I always like to prepare them in regards to what exactly is the purpose of their session. Is it for them or is it a gift to someone else? And so with that information, I use that to build a story during their photo shoot. So as you flip the pages of your album or you go through your digital files, each frame is telling a specific story. So on the day of your photo shoot, I will go over certain scenarios based off of the survey that you fill out prior to your session. And we're gonna go through a couple of practice rounds. This is where I show you how to pose. I pretty much walk you through the scenario, and it's just kind of holding on to that imagination. Sometimes it will be a scenario that you've already lived through. It may be a scene from a movie, or it might be a fantasy that you might have. So teasing with your eyes is one of my favorite features. You could also tease with your body, utilizing nudes, implied nudes, suggestive poses. What I like to do with each frame is to create something that would imply something, but not necessarily be it. So it's one of those things where you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. I always say, pretend that my camera is either the object of your affection or the source of your fantasy. Doesn't matter what your marital status is, whether you're single, in a relationship, married, you can definitely be a tease. All we have to do is just build a scenario and just kind of evoke a fantasy. Being a tease is about bringing a fantasy to life and living out that fantasy through your photo shoot. Another way that I like to put my clients in the mood is music. I like to create a playlist for each client that will put them in the mood based off of the story or the fantasy that we're trying to convey. So that's another way of really getting you comfortable when you book a shoot with me. So if you are interested in a boudoir session, you have questions about booking a boudoir session, please shoot me an email or go through my website and schedule a consultation. And until next time, please join me for episode 4, The Vixen. And until then, do you, be you, love you.